Huh. There is a very specific, quiet kind of pain that we rarely talk about. It isn't the pain of a crisis, and it isn't the pain of a tragedy. It is the dull, aching pain of being the one left outside. You know the feeling I'm talking about, right? It's a feeling that you get when you have been doing the work for months. You have been visualizing the money. You have been scripting the relationship. You have been affirming your worthiness. You feel like you are vibrating high. But then you open Instagram or you walk down the street and you see it. You see somebody else, maybe someone who isn't even spiritual, someone who doesn't try half as hard as you, living your dream. They just get the promotion. They just got engaged. They just bought the house, the car. And meanwhile, you check your bank account and it looks exactly the same as it did 6 months ago. Or maybe you go home to an empty bed. And in that moment, the most dangerous thought that you can think creeps into your mind. Maybe it works for everyone else, but it doesn't work for me. Maybe the universe has favorites, and I'm not one of them. Maybe I'm broken. If you were feeling that sense of disappointment, that feeling of being a spectator in your own life while everyone else is a player, I need you to listen to me very closely. This video is going to completely fix that perception. We are going to dismantle that feeling of being left out, not just spiritually, but mechanically. I'm going to show you why that gap exists and why it's actually a good thing and how to bridge it without losing your mind. First, we have to look at the mechanism of reflection. You have heard that the world is a mirror, but I don't think you truly understand how literal that metaphor is. Imagine that you are standing in front of a bathroom mirror. You want the reflection to smile, but right now the reflection is frowning. Would you reach out your hand to try to physically force the corners of the reflection's mouth to open up, to lift up? Would you get angry at the glass for not smiling? No, you know that's insanity. You know that the mirror has no choice. The mirror is a slave to you. You have to smile first, and then after a split second of light travel, the mirror must reflect it back. The problem that you are facing right now is the split second in physical reality. Light travels fast. The reflection in the mirror happens instantly. But in the world of heavy matter, money, careers, relationship, the mirror is thick. It has a delay. We call this the time lag or the echo. The reality that you are living right now, the empty bank account, the loneliness, the frustration, is not your current reality. It is a reflection of who you were 6 months ago. It is the echo of your past vibrations, your past doubts, and your past fears. When you look at your life today and you feel disappointed, you are making a critical error in logic. You are judging your current internal work based on past external printouts. You are doing the equivalent of working out at the gym for a week, looking in the mirror, seeing that you're still overweight, and screaming that the treadmill is broken. The treadmill isn't broken. The physiology just hasn't caught up to the effort yet. The reason you might feel left out is because you are addicted to the 3D validation. You are looking for the mirror to smile first. You are saying, "Universe, show me the money and then I will feel wealthy. Show me the partner and then I will feel loved." But the quantum field says, "No, I cannot show you what you are not. You must become it when there is zero evidence of it." This is the test. This feeling of being left out is actually a withdrawal symptom. You are detoxing from the need for external validation. So how do we endure this lag without collapsing? How do we stop feeling like a victim? We have to shift the metaphor. Stop thinking of yourself as waiting. Waiting is a vibration of lack. Waiting does not feel good. Waiting implies that you are outside of the club, shivering in the cold, hoping that the bouncer lets you in. That is a terrible energy to broadcast. It doesn't feel good. You know this. I want you to switch the metaphor. You are not waiting outside. You are backstage. Think of a headlining musician before a massive stadium show. They aren't in the crowd. They aren't rushing to find a seat. They are backstage. They are preparing. They are getting into that state. The crowd is screaming. The lights are flashing. But the star hasn't even walked out yet. Does that star feel left out because they aren't on stage yet? No, they feel inevitable. They know that in 5 minutes, the curtain drops and the show begins. So your period of silence, this period where nothing seems to be happening, is your backstage. The universe is preparing the stage. It is moving the props. It is getting the lighting right. If you walked out too early, if you got the millions before your nervous system was regulated, or the relationship before the healed trauma that you have, the show would be a disaster. You would sabotage it. The delay is not a denial. The delay is a preparation. You are being groomed for a level of success that requires a stronger container than you currently have. Now let's talk about the specific emotions of disappointment. When you see the 3D contradicting you, you visualize wealth in the morning, but by lunch your card gets declined or a bill arrives. That sting that you feel, that drop in your stomach, that is the moment that the seed dies. Every time that you react to the 3D with disappointment, you are digging up the seed you planted to see if it has roots. You have to learn to treat the 3D world like a historical document. When you get a bill that you can't pay, instead of panicking, look at it and say, this is an interesting record of my past poverty consciousness. This is a souvenir from the old me. Disassociate it from what you were practicing, Do not let it claim your identity. This is extremely difficult to do with sheer willpower. Really, it really is. Which is why we often look at the science of the brain for help. Your nervous system is wired to scan for threats, and lack of resources is a threat. This is why you fixate on it. So to override this, you need to prove to your primitive brain that abundance is safe and normal, even before it arrives. We actually saw this clearly when we studied the psychology of past lottery winners to create the lottery bundle linked in the description. We realized that the winners didn't spend their time feeling left out or jealous of others. They had this weird, nonchalant energy where they felt like the money was already theirs. So seeing a zero balance didn't trigger them. So we put that research into the audio tracks if you want a shortcut to that headspace, but you don't need to buy anything to understand the principle. The principle is this: normalization. You feel left out because you have put your desire on a pedestal. You have made money and love into these giant golden idols that are up there while you're down here. You need to take them off of that pedestal. You need to make them boring. Think about something that you already have. Do you have to manifest your coffee in the morning? No, you just make it. You expect it. You don't cry if the coffee isn't ready. You know it's brewing. You need to find that same energy for your millions. It's brewing. When you see someone else having what you want, let's say you see a couple deeply in love when you're single. The old you feels jealous. The old you feels a pang of why not me? I want you to use the technique called the trailer method. When you go to the movies and you see a trailer for an upcoming film, Do you get angry? Do you say, hey, why am I not watching this movie right now? You get excited. You say, oh, that's coming soon. When you see someone else living your dream, the universe is showing you a trailer. It is the algorithm of reality showing you what is in your queue. You cannot perceive something that you do not have a vibration for. The fact that you are seeing wealth around you, even if it's not in your pocket yet, is proof that you are close to it. If you were vibrating at total poverty, you won't even see rich people. You won't even notice them. The fact that they are in your awareness means that you are in the same vibration or frequency band to them. You are in the neighborhood. Don't slam the door because you aren't in the house yet. You are on the street, so keep walking. But what do you do with the 16 hours a day where you aren't meditating? This is where people fail. They meditate for 20 minutes and they worry for 16 hours. You have to start living in the end in micro moments. If you want to be wealthy, how does a wealthy person walk to a grocery store or through a grocery store? Do they hunch over? Do they panic over the price of avocados? They are relaxed. They move with a slow, confident tempo. Start mimicking that tempo. If you want love, how does a love person sleep? They sleep soundly. They don't clutch the pillow in desperation. Start sleeping like you are safe. Same thing with health, man. This is acting as if, but not in a fake, delusional way. It's about a nervous system regulation. A wealthy, loved person has a regulated nervous system, mostly. A desperate person has a dysregulated one. If you can keep your body calm when the bank account is low, you have mastered the matrix. You have hacked the game. Because the moment you stop reacting to the lack loses its power over you. So let's go a little bit deeper into the feeling of left out. The emotion is rooted in the belief that supply is limited. You feel that if they got the money, there is less for you. If she got the guy, the good ones are taken. This is a biological lie. The quantum field is infinite. There is no pie. There is the ingredients to make infinite pies. Someone else winning does not take away your win. It actually paves the way for it. It breaks the 4-minute mile. It shows you that it's possible. So here is your protocol for the next time that you feel disappointed. Acknowledge the pain. Don't suppress it. Put your hand on your heart and say, I feel disappointed right now, and that is okay. It's just my body releasing old expectations. Check the timeline. Remind yourself, I'm looking at the past. The reality is the echo. I'm not gonna let a dead star dictate my future. And pivot to gratitude. If you see what you want in someone else's life, say, thank you, universe, for showing me. I'll take one of those too, please. And lastly, hold the secret. Walk around with a secret smirk. Imagine you have a winning lottery ticket in your pocket that you haven't cashed yet. You are technically broke, but you are actually rich. How would you treat a rude person if you knew that you were worth millions? You wouldn't care, you'd smile. So adopt that energy. You are not doing this to get something. You are doing this to become someone. The version of you that has the money, the love, the good health is not sitting around feeling sorry for themselves. They're not checking the 3D every 5 minutes. They're busy living their life. You have to start living your life. You have to start living parallel to your reality. Your 3D world might be a mess. Let it be a mess. That's the old movie. You are the director and you are currently writing the sequel. So do not get lost in the footage of the first movie. It's done. It's done. The feeling of being left out is a phantom. It is a trick of the light. You are not left out. You are simply in the gestation period. A mother is not left out of motherhood while she is pregnant. Just because she can't hold the baby yet, you know? She knows that the baby is there. She feels the kick. She prepares the room. Your desires are kicking. The synchronicities, the repeating numbers, the random urges, those are kicks. Don't doubt the pregnancy just because you haven't been given birth yet, you know what I mean? Prepare the room. Make the space in the closet for your partner. Clean out your wallet for the money. Act with the certainty of the dawn. The sun does not stress about rising. It doesn't wonder if it's good enough to rise. It just obeys the law of rhythm. Your manifestation has its own sunrise time, man. It cannot be late. What's yours cannot be taken from you. What isn't yours, you won't have. It will not miss you. You cannot be left out of your own destiny, man. So wipe the disappointment off your face. It doesn't belong on you. You look way better without it. Stand up straight. Regulate your breathing. Look the lack dead in the eyes and say, I know who I am, and I know what's coming. And then go about your day. Wash the dishes, drive to work, pay the bills, but do it all with the secret vibration of a king or a queen in exile, knowing that what you want is already scheduled and the return of your throne is inevitable. You are not waiting, my friend, you are becoming. So like the video if you be so kind and comment down below, I'm a king or a queen. And catch you when we align once again. Thank you for watching.